I created Berks County Nightmare solely on the purpose of giving the kids a writing opportunity to, stay busy, stop the violence, curb the violence at least, and do my part. At the end of the day, these kids out here, it was either doing bad stuff in the streets or not paying attention or not listening in school. And, this is just, we're a family here. So my goal and sole purpose was to, just have them on a straight line and follow up with them.
Number 2, have fun. Or number 3, have fun. 1, 2, 3, nightmare. 4, 5, 6, family.
Change the culture in Reading and also build the program, the high school program. It was lacking because we didn't have a pipeline coming up with youth coming up to the high school. So kids were only learning football in 9th grade. By the time that happens, that means the high school wasn't very competitive at all.
22 Community Player of the Year award. This is yours. That belongs to you. I want you to be proud and honoring that. Okay. Evidently, you was the best thing going on.
So if they start at a youth level all the way up like the suburb schools do, then we actually have a chance at winning stuff and teaching kids the right stuff.
I see a lot of kids nowadays, that's how it used to be, how they're growing up nowadays, and it just reminds me of my childhood, like not having everything you want and just me just being there for these kids, teaching them how to love the game, how to play the game, and what skill level, they are on. And I love to see when they make it somewhere in life. Like I love to see what's the next level for them in the future is gonna be. And with me saying who got my back, it's a lot of meanings to that. Growing up, I always had everybody else's back. And I look around and I see, damn, that's why I'm asking to this day, who got my back?
Who got my back?
I got your back.
Who got my back?
I got your back.
Who got my back?
I got your back.
What time is it?
Game time.
What time is it?
Game time.
Any dogs in the house? Any dogs in the house? Who got my back?
A lot of friends that became family. And every time I do say who got my back, I look around and people actually do have my back. Who got my back?
I just watched my brother and a son, and I tried it out and I just love it. Out of all sports, I love 24 and it's like one of my top 5 numbers. I love Berks County Nightmare.
Berks County Nightmare means to me a lot. They became family. They changed a lot in my life, in my son's life. And I was honored to be a teen mom, and I want to continue doing what I'm doing, and I'm not going nowhere. Berks County Nightmare is my family. They became a part of a journey that I was coming along in my life this year. Changed my son's life for the better. I got my son back. I'm thankful for having the opportunity to be able to work with them.
Growing up where I'm from, we never had none of this football organization to join teams. We used to play football in the streets. So it's like, to see these kids with an organization like this and teaching them and getting them off the streets and not getting in trouble, and that's what makes me want to become a coach. It makes me want to be there with these kids and watch them play football, have fun and staying out the streets, learning as they go, and just seeing them out there work hard and just do their best and have fun is the most important thing.
Football organization, I would have to say, because discipline. Football is probably one of the toughest sports in discipline. It keeps these kids on track. They got to show up to practices. They got to work hard. Everything shows out on that field. So if you don't put the work in, you don't do your homework, you don't do none of that, you're not going to get to the point you need it to be. My overall goal is pretty simple: to keep the community. Like we have a model we go by here. It's a team for the community, built by the community. Is to keep it that way and keep these kids so busy. All the coaches take pride in with all these kids and open their arms, and we're trying to keep all these kids in line. So at the end of the day, the youth is the future of what's going on. So that's what it is, man. Let's impact these kids and keep it moving forward.